Welcome to MyRandolphSports.com, sponsored by Thomas Tire. Visit Thomas Tire for all your automotive needs. This week's preview is brought to you by Triad Heating and Cooling. This week's game of the week features Southwestern Randolph hosting Eastern Randolph. This game holds a little extra interest as former Cougar coach Seth Baxter returns to Southwestern in only his second game as head coach.
This Friday night we traveled down to Southwestern Randolph for a big county rival. Game this year probably is a little bit more of a rival. Had a lot of great years at Southwest, but decided to come on down here to Eastern Randolph. And I know the kids at Southwestern, the coach will have them ready to play Friday night. We're coming off a tough loss against Lexington, and kids have been working hard. We were a little sluggish yesterday, but I thought we're going to turn it around and get to work today and the rest of the week. And we know that we're going to be in for a battle Friday night. And hope Wildcat fans that travel down the road down to Southwest Randolph to come out and support us. And looking forward to a big game Friday night. Okay. We're still we're trying to get over our injuries from a week ago, and we had a kid pass a kidney stone, and that kept kids different situations. But we feel like we'll have everyone back Friday night. We're hoping to step them right back in the lineup and get things rolling in the positive direction.
Southwestern comes off an impressive opening game against Chatham Central. Is looking forward to facing his cross-county rival.
This should be a good week. We're excited about playing Eastern Randolph. This is a rival game, always has been. Kids are excited about the win from last Friday night, and we want to carry on and keep that ball rolling. As far as injuries go this week, we're pretty healthy. Minor bumps and bruises, but nothing serious. We did have one reserve that will be out, but other than that, we're good to go and look forward to it.
Trinity visits East Davidson this week. The Bulldogs are coming off a big win against Lefford and are looking to establish momentum. Let's hear from Trinity head coach Alex Mebane and two of his leaders.
We have East Davidson this week. We've looked at them on tape, and they're a typical East Davidson team. They play very hard. Their line play in particular was impressive. Coach Lingerfeld always does a great job with his offensive line. And his defensive front and linebackers really got after it against Randleman and pretty much shut down the run. So we're concerned about that. Honestly, we feel like East Davidson's front eight is better than Lefford's, and we thought Lefford's was pretty good. So we got our hands full and have really tried to work hard on our blocking assignments this week in practice to get ready for East Davidson. Defensively, they look pretty good. Offensively, they're very, very basic in what they do, but they're very hard-nosed and tough, and, come right at you. Just try to run it right at you, basically.
David Wells, Trinity High School, and I'm the offensive lineman. This week, we're watching a lot of film on East Davidson, and they got a good running back. He runs hard. Our defense will have to be ready to play. Their fullback, they kind of remind me a lot of us. They don't have a lot of blazing speed like you find in Nashville, but they're just a pretty tough and physical football team, so we're going to have to show up ready to play and want it. So that's what we're preparing, focusing, and just getting ready to play.
My name is TJ Bulla. I play middle linebacker for Trinity High School. This week, we're preparing to fix our odds and ends on offense so we don't drop the ball and fumble it as much or give up some turnovers. But on defensively, we're working with the defensive line to stop because East Davidson's got some big boys across the front, and they just want to motivate us, but we're going to be ready for them.
This week, New School Wheatmore hosts his first ever home game against Providence Grove. Head coach Eugene Everhart discusses the game.
Providence Grove is an outstanding football team. They're much improved over last year. They have some good skill players, and they're pretty solid up front. Don't make a lot of mistakes. They have a very good quickness in the skill position, so it's going to be a challenge for us to play. We've had a good week of practice. I think we've improved on a lot of things. We've been able to correct some of the mistakes that we made. So our kids are excited about playing. Obviously, the first home game in Wheatmore history, our kids are very excited and ready to go play.
Providence Grove is coming off a big win against Asheboro, where they piled up over 300 yards offense. Running back Andricus Harris had 133 yards rushing, including this 74-yard touchdown run. Coach Todd Shipping was pleased with his team's effort on the field and says it has continued on the practice field this week. Randleman looks to bounce back this week from last week's late fourth quarter loss to East Davidson. The Tigers showed flashes of good play, but ultimately penalties and turnovers cost the Tigers dearly. This week, Randleman travels to Central Davidson to take on the Spartans. Asheboro hosts Southeast Guilford this week after a tough loss to Providence Grove. Asheboro is looking for a battle against the 4A Falcons, who are also coming off a loss and have something to prove. Asheboro will be led by the trio of Walter Rush, Brandon Burr, and Dimitri Fagler. Thanks for watching the Thomas Tire MyRandolphSports.com preview show. See you at the game Friday night. And look for our wrap-up show late Sunday evening.